I finally got a moment to myself while I finished my makeup, so it must be time for a money minute. Last night, I talked to some clients during a financial group coaching, and we were talking about the pros and cons of short-term debt. The pros, obviously, you get what you need faster. You can just kind of get it right now. If you don't have an emergency fund, you can actually just use short-term debt like a credit card or personal loan to make big purchases. So totally get it. But the cons are you fall into the trap of interest, right? If you don't have the money already, then you fall into interest. And that costs you a lot and slows you down on wealth building. Had a client who was like, hey, look, I have parameters on what I do with short-term debt. I just have these rules. I stick by them. I use credit cards to further my business, and I grow my business that way, and it's working. Had another client who was like, I have short-term debt. I don't like it, but that's all I know how to do. So what did I say? For the one who has the rules, they're working it really well. Hey, if that's working well, that's not what you have issues with in your finances, that's fine. My personal views of short-term debt doesn't matter. Your views about short-term debt is what matters. So we're not working on that with her. What we're working on is more clarity of her income and how does she grow her wealth faster. But the other client who does have issues with short-term debt, that's what we're working on. Paying it off faster, being able to decide what strategy to use. Are you going to consolidate? Are you going to do a snowball? Are you going to do a debt avalanche? What are you going to do? How do you feel about that debt? What caused this short-term debt that you don't like? Those are the things that I'm working on with that client to help them get more clarity as to where they want to go to build wealth. That is your Money Minute.